Oh, he's missed it. And this is the thing,
Robbie
when you know
Williams
that Ronnie O'Sullivan is coming in behind you should you make a mistake, it certainly does add pressure to you. And could that failed pink be very costly in frame 2 here for Robbie Williams?
One.
And I guess, Dominic, it's a case of play the table, not the man, but that must be so difficult to do when your opponent is the most decorated player in the sport's history.
Yeah, sometimes you have to just change your philosophy a little. I mean, it's always a great honour to play the game's greats in any sport. We have a look at this miss pink again. Had he played it pocket weight, it might have just dropped in. It was just pace that allowed it to just ricochet from the top drawer and back into open play. It's always a great pleasure in any sport, if you're a tennis player, golfer, to come up against, you know, the game's greats in your chosen sport. And in this case, Ronnie O'Sullivan in snooker. It's always a great honour to play him, as it was Stephen Hendry and all of these guys. But you do get chances against everybody. It's just whether you take them or not. But if you're going to beat people like Ronnie O'Sullivan, you have to put them under pressure. And if you don't do that, if you give them just free rein to enjoy themselves and play the sort of snooker that we're accustomed to seeing them play, you're in for a tough time.
Well, we've seen Mark Williams tickling 16 and 15 seconds. His fellow class of 92, and then teammate has gone even faster here in the early stages. I don't know, you were making your way down to commentary. I'm not sure whether you heard Mark Williams say, tongue in cheek of course, he's going to try and get his average shot time down to 10 seconds and just blast everything.
Well, he had that sort of attitude in the Championships League last week in Milton Keynes. He was going for everything. Of course, he's adopted this new break-off style, Mark Williams. He's got a very lackadaisical attitude sometimes, Mark Williams. But Ronnie, I mean, his shot time's so fast at the moment because there's been very little safety play and he's been given chances. And obviously when you're amongst the balls, there's very little to think about.
Just
alongside of the blue there, but he has the red towards Bolt to play for if he wishes. Just overran it slightly, but we know
44.
Ronnie O'Sullivan is with his opposite hand. That's the greatest degree of ambidexterity I think this game's ever seen.
45. So
lead of 36 points, more than enough reds in open play to secure a 2-0 lead here.
50.
Robbie Williams sat in his chair there just to mull over his mistakes, and particularly, of course, the miss pink to left centre.
55. 56.
When he was regaling us with tales of the old days in the press room, Clive Everton used to say, good players can make this sport look easy, but only O'Sullivan at his
63.
best can make it look preposterously easy, and everyone knows it isn't.
So this black is frame ball effectively. And it goes.
So in less than
71.
20 minutes, 2 frames have slipped away
72.
from Robbie Williams. Ronnie's average shot time on our, what we call the fruit machine in our commentary position, is at 14 seconds.
$79.
25 centuries in the Welsh
80.
Open so far here at the Celtic Manor. And but for that mist pink to middle left and a routine black, we might have had a moment of magic from Mark Selby last night.
87.
And a 1-3-0 from John Higgins. There's enough on here for a handsome century for Ronnie O'Sullivan. Frame having been guaranteed 2 or 3 minutes ago.
Yes,
88.
possible break of 122 on here for Ronnie O'Sullivan. Of course, we almost had a chance of a 146 from Sean Murphy in his first match yesterday. Failed in the yellow while trying to clear up the 6 colours for that 146. Rather rudimentary yellow and green. Should see
95.
century number 1 in this match from Ronnie O'Sullivan.
97. 100.
Well, there's no figures. And the kind of form he's producing so far this afternoon, you would expect him to clear the table.
104.
He looks lean to me. I think his running's going well. He and I have had a few conversations about running. We've been out
109.
a couple of times together over the years, including here at the Welsh. There's some brutal hills just outside the Celtic Manor. I really think when he's
115.
running well, he's playing well, and he clearly is both at the moment.
Ronnie O'Sullivan,
An
100.
effortless 1-2-2. O'Sullivan doubles his lead. This is looking an ever more onerous task for Robbie Williams.